right, welcome back to the Historical Blunders podcast with me, Nate.
And Jacob.
All right, and today's episode, we're going to be talking about animals used in war. What the fuck was that?
It was a bird.
I mean, somewhere in here, I did find chickens used in war, so it's a war chicken.
What kind of chicken sounds like that?
I don't know. A horny one? So yeah, today we're going to talk about
how do you know if a chicken's horny?
Don't fucking worry about it. You don't want to know. I'm guessing when they're pecking you, you're like, hey, bend over, motherfucker.
That wasn't a serious question.
Oh, that wasn't a
Let's
serious
move on.
answer.
Let's move on.
So yeah, today we're going to talk about just some crazy animals. I mean, there's the basic, horses and stuff like that. But then we're going to talk about some weird ones, like monkeys, elephants, bees. I don't know if that's really considered an animal, but they were used in warfare.
Yeah, I mean, the topic today is to cover animals that were used in warfare. Right?
No shit.
Yeah.
I just said that. Motherfucker. Yeah, but it's good. We're in talking to some weird shit.
Did you say that?
I did. Maybe you should fucking listen. We're going to start off with one of my favorites. Good old-fashioned war elephants. That is not what an elephant does. But elephants have been used in war for a very long time. I think the last thing I saw, they were used up to like 1987 officially. The Iraqis used them to transport.
What's that now?
Yeah, elephants were used up till 1987 to transport heavy machinery and stuff.
Well, okay.
I mean, they weren't
moving
used,
stuff
yeah,
is one thing.
They weren't used for charging anymore.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
what I want.
Yeah, so that was and actually a big thing was Pyrrhus, Hannibal, Alexander the Great all used elephants to crush their opponents, literally. They used to make huge knives and swords that they would put on the tusks and stuff. I think that was a big Indian thing.
Yeah, how do you not get intimidated by a freaking elephant with blades on its tusks?
I mean, I could just imagine just sitting there with your little spear, like, fuck yeah, let's kill some bitches. And you're like, ah, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, elephants were used intimidation. They were used to move stuff. They were just literally used to crush people. Because I think it said they could run up to 20 mile an hour. That's a lot of fucking weight moving at 20 mile an hour. Like that big ass fucking tank from last week.
Still talking about that stupid tank. Move on, man.
I know.
It's over.
But yeah, elephants were used to move stuff. Because, back in the day, tanks, helicopters were not a thing. So you got to use large animals to carry shit. But big thing for the elephants was when they would charge into like a wall of spears. They kind of used their trunks to like smack it out of the way a little bit. But also, I don't know a lot of men that would stand their ground as a elephant's charging at you even with a spear. But yeah, they actually were pretty good even through like using like muskets against them and stuff. But cannons kind of got a little too carried away for them. They were a little too big.
Yeah, I think that's when.
And also, they kind of made a big target.
Yeah, I would imagine. What would you do if you were in battle and an elephant was charging, like along with other people, right?
Yeah.
I think the only thing you can do is just get away.
Get the fuck out.
Right?
Of the way.
I mean, it's not that smart, but shit, you gotta get out of the freaking way or something. Because, like, what's the weak point? What's the weak point on an elephant? The neck, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So, kind of transitioning into the next animal, pigs. Pigs were used against elephants. They made that noise, kind of. Or like a screaming squeal because they were soaked in oil and lit on fire and then released towards the elephants. You know, you hear the thing about like elephants being afraid of mice, being little squeaks and stuff. Imagine a fucking pig squealing its head off
Yeah.
on fire.
I think that would be distracting for me as the people lighting the pigs on fire. The team that on that side, like, hey man,
what brigade are you?
Like
we're the flaming hogs.
Well, no, like the imagine the elephants are coming, right? And then like part of your battalion's over there lighting pigs on fire, like, hey. And the
we're
pigs
not
like,
starting dinner.
Just like screaming their heads off, and you're like, "Hey, man, what the hell are you doing? Like, stop doing that."
Yeah,
that's
so
kind of disturbing.
Yeah, so that is actually a way of getting the elephants to trample their own. I mean, honestly, it'd probably just scare the shit out of me seeing a flaming pig coming at me. Well, I could imagine for little soft elephants. Ah.
Elephants are funny.
Elephants are very funny. They're very intelligent animals.
They're very intelligent, and they think that we're cute. You ever see those baby elephant
just
videos?
sitting on people?
Sitting on people?
I fucking love those.
Dude, I want a baby elephant to sit on me.
That sounds weird.
And snuggle with me. It looks like it was having the time of its life.
I'm pretty sure the woman that it was sitting on was kind of attractive, too. He was, putting his moves on, look at me.
Yeah,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Ew.
So something's kind of similar to an elephant. Rhinos were also used. Why are you cacan? For everything. Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard what a noise a rhino really makes.
You said that pigs make that sound.
They don't really cacaw, they squeal.
You said something about horny chickens, so I question your knowledge about animals.
I know some animals, damn it. Old MacDonald didn't have a rhino. I never learned what they made. So, yeah. They actually armored rhinos back in the day, which probably would have helped them out a little better with the poaching now, but jumped the gun a little too soon, I guess. But I also couldn't imagine a fucking rhino running right at you.
Yeah, I can imagine, like, the hard part would be getting the thing to go at.
Yeah, I don't know how obedient they are.
I don't know how smart they are.
It's like, run that way.
Like, you never hear people talking about how smart rhinos are. You always hear them talking about how smart elephants are, but rhinos,
kind
of stupid. Yeah, I think they were, as an animal too, they're overly aggressive. So I think they have a hard time.
I couldn't imagine being
actually
the guy
sticking to.
Yeah, the guy getting stuck putting the armor on the rhino.
Right.
Probably got stuck a time or two.
Well, I mean, it'd probably charge at them and attack some people, and then it would attack your team too.
Yeah,
because they're stupid.
But yeah, jump back to the elephants though. I saw this awesome picture when I was researching for this. It was an elephant in World War I in 1914 with a fucking machine gun. The dude's just like riding it like a fucking horse with a machine gun. I'm like, that's pretty fucking awesome. That's pretty cool.
You sure that wasn't an American? That sounds American.
That sounds like some idiot from Texas. We're over here now. Give me an elephant. But next large animal was moose. That's close.
Actually, they sound kind of funny, don't they? They like squeal or something.
But can you guess what countries used moose? It's not what you're thinking. It's not what you're giggling about. No, it's not Canada.
No way. Well, was Canada ever in a war?
They're involved in, I think, in every war.
Yeah.
But minimally.
Yeah.
Sorry, Canada. You guys are like, oh, didn't mean to shoot you there.
Sorry about that.
Sorry
about that.
But no, it was Sweden and the Soviet Union as deep snow cavalry. So people are out there riding fucking moose.
Hold on. Can you even train a moose to ride on?
Dude, I feel like you can train damn near anything, do whatever you
Think
want.
so?
Dude, they use fucking pigeons to deliver notes.
Yeah,
You
I
see
know.
how fucking stupid they are?
I think you're more just relying on them to return to a certain place. It's not like they're that smart. They're not like, oh, what's that? You want me to bring a message to
I never really understood carrier pigeons.
What's not to understand?
I mean, they're just so fucking stupid, and then somehow they're over there delivering important notes in war.
I don't think it was like a home run.
So what the fuck do? They steal a pigeon from Paris and they bring it to London. They're like, okay, fly back to Paris now.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how they do it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the way that it would work, you could never like take a pigeon and be like, all right, little pigeon, go to France now, and it would just fly to France. You had to take it from its place, and it would be trained to come back to that area, and then you'd have to travel it to wherever you're at, and then that's how you get the message back. And also, it didn't always work. You had to like deal with some sort of fallout, you know.
What's kind of funny though is in World War I, the Allied forces used as many as 200,000 pigeons.
Yeah.
With a success rate of about 95%.
Well, there goes my
ability. Yeah. Fucking pigeons, man, out there winning the war.
Those are special pigeons. So they knew
the most famous war pigeon. There was a famous one.
It was the French one.
It was French. Cher ami, which is French for dear friend. How about that? A little fucking friend pigeon saving the world. However, as people started using pigeons in war, you had to use something to disrupt it, right? What can you guess they used to disrupt pigeons? Fucking hawks.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hawks. Okay.
What were you gonna
say? Coconuts.
Calm down there, Monty Python.
Well, what if two pigeons carried it?
It's an African swallow.
Oh, right, an African swallow, yeah.
But yes, so hawks were actually very good at hunting, if you didn't know that already. And then can be trained to snatch things out of the sky. I've actually seen now that like police departments and stuff will use it to do attack drones and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at the 95% success rate.
Dude, I know, right?
Because like you would think they'd get taken out by...
I mean, who the fuck's gonna shoot a pigeon?
Well, not even that, but just like, you know, animals don't just like easily live in the world. Like they have predators.
They do not, yeah. But I mean, them pigeons out there just helping the war effort.
Maybe they're at the top of the food chain. They run this shit.
It goes pigeons, French fries on the floor,
and on the top is that bear soldier.
The good old bear soldier.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that dude was pretty cool. But back to the goddamn pigeons saving the war effort. The U.S. Army actually tried something with pigeon-guided missiles, which never really understood. But it's just got like, I mean, you put this pigeon in the missile tip and it's got like these little pads and just kind of pecks where it wants to go. So I feel like a lot of it was a lot of urban areas with a lot of French fries on the ground. Yeah. So it was ultimately canceled because people decided pigeons were not that reliable on guiding missiles.
We should transition into bats.
Well, that was the next thing since we did the bat or the pigeon guided missile. You pull up that cool picture. So we actually talked about this in a previous episode. They actually, U.S. decided in World War II they were gonna do something called a bat bomb. I mean, we were pretty brief on it, but each bomb would contain 26 trays that each held 40 hibernating bats. Because we did not dive into that because that was newfound logic. There's a lot of fucking bats in these bombs, but these bombs were basically to drop over Japan. And these bats were filled with incendiary bombs on a timer. So basically, I mean, it was just a. I mean, it looked like a bomb, but it just had holes in it so they could breathe. But it'd drop, open up, and these bats would just kind of fall out and fly wherever. But bats, however, go for like very dark places, like in houses. And so then their plan was to just kind of blow up everything.
Yeah, they had napalm on them.
Yeah.
Right. That's pretty freaking metal. So they would drop a bomb that had, it was basically just a cage.
Yeah.
Right.
And there was no bomb actually like with the bomb. It was the bats were.
The bats had like some kind of napalm incendiary on them, and the cage would break apart when it landed, which
it had its own parachute.
Did it have a parachute?
Yeah, okay. So it kind of stopped, and then it would open, and they just kind of everywhere.
They fly somewhere, someone's house, most likely a tree or a cave, right? And then they blow up the tree or cave.
Yeah, but it was supposed. They were just. I mean, that's a 26 times 40. That's like. That's a shitload of bats.
Yeah, they got a lot of bats for it.
That's like 806 times 40. So it'd be like 1,040 bats per bomb.
Did they ever use it? I don't think they used it.
They didn't use it. They ended up scrapping it, and then basically the atomic bomb took over. So that was their logical step. Fire bats.
And look what good that was, right?
Fire bats, atomic bomb. Yeah. Yeah, the U.S. uses some weird animals in their military endeavors.
Not like the Polish. They're
not
bears,
like
man.
Not like the Polish and the bear. We're saving that towards the end.
I love
fucking
that
love
story
that.
though.
I do too.
You guys should hang on because that's very interesting.
It is. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. We're gonna talk more about the U.S. Training animals, do their dirty work. So they use sea lions. The Navy does to they're used to like pin enemy divers and go like attach tow cables. I saw a video of, which was kind of cool. They're not really like trained to attack. But yeah, used it in 1970 was the first time they used sea lions to recover something. They used it was some kind of rocket that was 180 feet deep in water, and they used the sea lion to go get it. That's kind of cool. Oh, did you know that they're naturally excellent divers? Oh fucking shit, they're a sea animal. Fucking idiots.
Did you know that the animal that lives in the water is really good at swimming?
It can swim.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
So in 1967, the U.S. Navy decided to do a marine mammal program, which is actually a pretty big project now, and a lot of it is still kind of classified because we still use it to this day. But a lot of it was used with dolphins. Because dolphins are very intelligent.
Yeah.
But yeah, they would use them, to track underwater mines.
Because because dolphins have that echolocation ability where they can sense if there's a landmine in front of them and they won't run into it like people would.
But it said that they would actually use buoys, like train them to release buoys near the mines, so then the boats could avoid them and stuff. It's kind of cool.
It is cool.
So
fuck dolphins though.
What's your beef with dolphins?
That and Teddy Roosevelt, right?
God damn it.
So one thing that's funny with animals in general is that mascots was a pretty big part of war. Actually, maybe even more so than their actual impact on the war. Like different regiments would always have like a mascot about them, and sometimes it was just like a dog or a cat. It's funny the things that people rally around.
The kitty,
dude. It's
we're
like
the kitty gang.
We're the pussy gang, man.
Oh, you guys get a lot of pussy? No, we just like cats.
Yeah. I don't know, I think that actually makes a lot of sense that people would want an animal to kind of make them feel, I don't know.
Well, that was a big thing is a lot of wars, like the Russo-Japanese War that we talked about in episode like 3 or 4. They actually had an issue with the Russian sailors. They stopped in like the south part of Africa. It was Cape Hope. I always have issues with it, but they actually got like monkeys and crocodiles and shit like that to keep as pets. Well, then like they would lose them on board and be like, "There's a crocodile somewhere." He's kind of pissed. I haven't fed him in a day or two. But yeah, so dolphins, yeah, they use them to like tag. They put like GPS tags on enemy divers because there's so many of those. They'll track subs, stuff like that. So a lot of ships are gonna be like, "Oh, it's just a dolphin. It's fine." But undercover agent for U.S. Army or Navy. But it says in 2003, dolphins were used to clear over 100 mines in the port of Qasr. Qasr? I don't know.
That's pretty significant.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The trained guard harbors, yeah. Enemy divers. That would suck. You're over there thinking you're being sneaky, and a dolphin attaches a buoy to your back, bringing you up to the surface.
Good luck, bitch.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of it is you just wanted to do that, didn't you?
That's not how dolphins sound. They're more like
That is exactly it. That was you didn't have to caw for them.
What?
You didn't have to make your weird caw thing. You actually got in here what they make.
I'm imagining the people listening are probably like, shut the fuck.
They're probably like, what the fuck is wrong with these two? So yeah, the dolphins, still a lot of it is still pretty kept under wraps since they still currently use them. Next sad moment. We'll take it. Here. Pour me a little bit of bourbon.
A little bit of bourbon.
Yeah.
What's the occasion? You want ice?
Give me a cube. It's gonna be a little sad, but we can blame the Nazis and the Soviets, so it's okay. Goddamn Nazis. I mean,
don't we do that for pretty much everything?
Well, that's what I do when I like forget stuff at home. I'm like, goddamn Nazis. Not really, but it's gonna be a real sad one. Anti-tank dogs.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, that is sad.
It was really sad. I took the pictures out because I didn't want to see the pictures because it was very sad.
It's funny you bringing it up. I'm like, oh, how sad is it gonna be? It won't be that bad. And then, oh, that's actually really bad.
Yeah. So what? God damn it, I hate you. So what? What I think is actually kind of really funny is that like
interesting segue.
Yeah. Is that like in a movie, like you can watch people die all day, but if they kill a fucking dog, you're like, God damn it, I fucking hate this.
I almost feel like it's too far.
Yeah.
Like
in I Am Legend, I was about ready to I was pissed.
Yeah.
Sam died.
I know.
It was a sad day.
It is sad.
But yeah, so the Nazis and the Soviets decided to start training dogs to run under tanks, and then they would blow them up.
Fucking commies.
And Nazis. But the picture I saw was Russians, and they were like in formation, and there was like a bunch of people with their little dog, and the dogs looked so happy, like they were so proud. And I'm like, oh, they're gonna go blow up.
It's probably just propaganda, right? The Allied forces are like, dude, they're killing dogs.
Maybe.
Everyone's like, this has gotten out of hand. God damn.
Speaking of propaganda, here, let's do a little toast to the poor pups.
To the pups. Poor Yeller.
So, goddamn, I hate you. Soviet propaganda said that around 300 German tanks were destroyed by these anti-tank dogs. So that's at least 300 dogs that the Soviets killed.
It was more than that.
Yeah. Oh, how about that? Soviets trained on diesel tanks because, instead of German gasoline tanks, during deployment, the dogs had a habit of running towards Soviet vehicles based on scent. Wait, that makes no sense. German tanks. Okay, it was Germans that did that. That makes sense.
I mean, dogs were used for more than just anti-tank too.
Yeah, but the anti-tank dog program was continued until 1996. That's a little recent there, Soviets. But yeah, they were used in World War. Same with mice or cats is in World War One during the trench warfare. They were used to, run notes and shit. They were used to keep the mice out of the trenches and stuff like that. Also to help boost morale. Another lovely household animals is cats. A lot of naval ships use cats because, help keep the mice away from the food and stuff like that. There was a cat. Unsinkable Sam, I think was his name. I don't know why I want to say Sam. But he was on a German ship, got saved by the British, I think. And then survived another 2 ship sinkings. And then eventually was dishonorably discharged from the British Navy. It was pretty cool. But we actually also talked about this another cat program in CIA Cold War espionage episode. It's called Project Acoustic Kitty. Yeah, real clever name. Here's a diagram of it for you. I actually put a microphone inside the cat's ear. Transmitter was down there in its chest. And then the antenna was running along its spine. So they made Inspector Gadget cats.
Basically was Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Essentially. Just not talking. So in the CIA decided to do this in the 60s against the Soviet embassies. So over there they had a lot of animals running around and cats were a common one. So they actually thought about doing that. So then they wouldn't even think twice about a cat being there. But the downfall of the cats is they don't listen well.
Imagine that.
Yeah. I love my cat, but yeah, she does not listen.
Yeah, they would be like, yeah, this is our war. And we're going to do some stuff today. And then
I'm going to go lay down over here.
We're going to go lay down. And take a nap.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like fighting today.
So yeah, they canceled the project due to the difficulty of getting the cat to do anything. And the project reportedly cost $20 million in 1960. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats are very
I'm trying to find
special.
There's this one breed of dog that they used to use in war a long time ago. I don't think the breed's around anymore. But it's basically like a Saint Bernard and a pit bull mix.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. No, it's like the meanest fucking looking thing.
But he's probably super sweet.
I'm trying to find it. Oh, dude, I don't know. They used to put spikes around its neck.
Damn.
And send it into war, and it would go just like they would give some armor too. Okay. And they'd just be like a fucking soldier that would
just run around and lick
people's throats.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to cuddle that dog now.
Malat. I don't want to say the wrong name.
While he's doing that, so cats actually were used just more than Project Acoustic Kitty. So, the Egyptians used to consider them sacred animals. Hence the Sphinx and all that. The Persians actually, they knew that, and so they would purposely put them on, the battlefield, so the Egyptians wouldn't fight. And
dude, yeah, look at this fuck. Yeah, it is molasses. Look at this fucking thing.
Let me see this picture.
Look at this.
Oh, Jesus.
Imagine that thing with spikes.
That looks like the fucking
neck.
dog from
Dude.
Sandlot.
Yeah, I think it might be.
It's the same damn dog.
Dude.
Eating the baseball.
Benny the Jet's still running, and he should. Because look at that thing. Spikes on his neck, imagine, coming at you.
That thing is just like a giant pit. That thing's muscular.
Everyone listening, look up molasses. MOLOSSUS.
That is a beefy fucking dog.
Oh.
He wouldn't fit under a tank. Yeah. He is the tank.
He's like, you put that fucking bomb on your back and go down there. I ain't doing it.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. So, another purpose of cats. Asshole. I'm kidding. That is a cool fucking dog.
Yeah.
They were used as poison
So, one
gas
more thing about-
detectors. I'm gonna fucking fight ya. Get this bourbon flowing. We're gonna fight.
I had too much last time.
You did. Sorry, guys. Heads up. This is gonna be semi-drunk history-ish, which is fine with me. We just want to get drunk, teach you guys some shit.
I haven't had a drink since we last had our thing because I was like, holy shit, I need to dial it back.
It's okay.
Yeah.
As long as you only do it once every 2 weeks.
Is that the rules?
Yeah,
I
we'll
don't know.
allow it.
I don't know if that's what my mom says.
What does Kathy know? Shout out to Kathy. Please listen.
Give us a review, 5 stars.
That's my boy. 5 stars.
I think my mom was like, what is he on the internet talking with Nate? What is he talking with Nate about that needs to be on the internet?
Don't worry about it. She'd enjoy it, maybe.
Oh. I
All
love my mama.
We do love Kathy. But all right, so back to the animals.
I'd like to.
What? What do you want? What do you want? What are you laughing so hard about? What is going through that mind? It worries me.
You know what? Have a little sympathy for me, okay? I'm a Bears fan.
Yeah. I'm a Bengals fan.
Yeah, well, you guys will be fine.
Just paid that quarterback $275
Dude,
million.
and he's a freaking stud.
I know, for 82 yards. He got a haircut though,
Dude,
so
he'll be fine.
maybe we'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
We'll
He's
be
going to turn it off halfway through the season and take you to the Super Bowl again, like he always does.
That's okay. I'll allow it. But yeah, so back to the animals, not tigers, because I couldn't find anything about tigers being used. We'll talk about the bears soon, because we're saving that towards the end, because that is a very good one. I enjoyed that one thoroughly. That's what bears make. But, so we're going to talk about crocodiles. Yeah, that's what the noise they make. Or it sounds more of like, I think it's more of like a death metal growl. I think that's the noise they make. Kind of like a purr, but like very throaty. I don't fucking know.
Dude, I don't think they make a sound.
I don't know. It's either alligator or crocodile. It's probably an alligator.
Dude, they mostly just sleep.
All right, but however, these crocodiles did not. So they weren't actually used as an intentional weapon. But in World War II, the Battle of Ramree Island in Burma, Japanese soldiers went into a swamp and just happened to be thousands of crocodiles waiting and ate a lot of them.
Yeah, hundreds of soldiers died by crocodile.
Yeah, it's considered the worst crocodile disaster in the world. I wonder what's number 2. Google it.
That kid getting eaten at Disney?
That was a gator. That wasn't a crocodile.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure that was too far inland in Florida. I'm pretty sure that was a gator.
That's pretty intense, though, isn't it? Jesus. Went to Disney World.
Oh, the kid shouldn't have been where he was. I think he just hopped into some water and was like, cool, I'm in water, and then pop.
I can't believe that you're suggesting this is funny.
It was the kid's fault. It wasn't the rhino.
Okay, let's move on before we get in trouble. Jesus Christ. Who brought that up, anyways?
Some jackass.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to move on to rats. Good old rats. So in World War II, they were actually, the British Army used them as stuffing the bodies with explosives of dead rats and just kind of leaving them around.
Called them trench rats.
Well, this was World War II, dumbass. Wasn't trench warfare. But their whole idea behind that was that the Germans would find them and be like, oh shit, dead rat, let's get rid of it, and shovel it into their boilers. And I don't know if it really worked. Oh, yeah, it said they were never actively used. So that was their plan. but never actually used. How stupid.
Well, in World War One,
Oh, here we go.
they used to release trench rats
Okay.
as a means of spreading diseases and things like that. Because I don't know if you know this, but rats are not clean.
Ah.
Remember that book about rats? It was like a horror book about rats. It was like it would crawl inside people's skin and eat them.
What the fuck do you read?
Dude, I read it in like middle school.
That really worries me. I was there.
I think it was in like the school library too. Yeah, you were
So-
literally probably in my class.
Book about a rat that eats people.
No, rats.
Just rats.
So it's like a horror book about like people that get attacked by like hordes of rats.
Oh, I
And it's
didn't
pretty
read shit
nasty.
like that.
It's pretty gnarly.
Sounds like something. you would.
Either way, right? Which actually rats were not solely responsible for the Black Plague. They were a scapegoat. But
Well, yeah, it was just literally throwing your shit everywhere. So
so
it was just
shout out to rats.
uncleanliness. Shout out to
Ratatouille.
rats.
Ratatouille.
Shockingly, not too long ago in Chicago, I went there for a concert. Saw a fuck ton of rats.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like one in the wild.
You know what? I don't think I have much either. We don't live in the city though.
We don't live in the city.
No. But with those,
Like
those
everyone was just like walking by, and I'm like, "There's no one see a fucking rat."
that's pretty nasty. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, "Look at
Is someone gonna take care of this?
that." Basically, everyone's just like, "Meh, meh, meh," and I'm like, "Fucking rat, guys."
No, these trench rats though, it also messed with the soldiers. Like, imagine you're going to sleep and a fucking rat runs by.
Yeah, no,
You'd
thank
be
you.
like, ugh, this sucks.
Yeah,
For more reasons than just rats running by. But
more reason than sleeping in a muddy hole.
yeah, with a bunch of dudes. Except if you were that battalion that had the bear as part of it.
We'll get there. God
We're
damn,
just foreshadowing.
foreshadowing. So we can stick with the World War One trend. Glowworms. Yeah, how about that? That's exciting, right?
That's
They
a
actually
blast,
put them in
yeah.
jars, and made lanterns with them. They're like, look at this shit lighting up. Jar.
Why don't they just use their phones?
I know what idiots.
A bunch of idiots.
Just get a flashlight.
This
Idiots.
table's super sticky, man.
I know.
What
That's
the
from you
fuck?
last. Yeah, that's why you can't drink.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's why you
way.
can't drink.
I don't believe you. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
So moving on from glowworms, we're gonna talk about Operation Fling and Sting. That's just what they called it. So actually, keeping with the kind of the bug vibe, one of my favorite things was everyone using bees against the Romans. It was very anti-Roman with bees.
Those bees fucking hated those Romans. Man.
So I'm guessing just back in the day, it was just a lot of bees because people liked honey. It was something that naturally happened, so a lot of people made honey. That's why mead was a thing and stuff like that.
Yeah, natural source of sugar.
And so eventually, when people ran out of like rocks and shit to fling in their slingshots and catapults and shit, they're like, let's just start flinging beehives.
Why
And
not?
just happened to always be against the Romans. So they actually had it a lot where they were just flinging beehives over the walls at the soldiers. I mean, I don't think it would really kill a lot of them, but I mean, there might be the one or two that might be allergic back in the day.
Well,
but,
I think in war, the more you can disrupt.
they disrupted the
Right.
fuck out of it.
Yeah.
So the Romans started actually trying to get more clever with their attacks. They started tunneling under walls and stuff. Well, then once people realized there was tunnels, they just kept throwing the beehives in,
Like,
in the tunnels.
You know who hates the fucking Romans? These
Bees.
goddamn bees. The
Small-
perpetual underdogs.
Imagine that's what kept the Romans in check. Bees.
The downfall of the Roman army. Bees and complacency.
Yeah. You all right there?
Yeah, that's being the bear.
So scorpions were used too, keeping with the bugs. In the 2nd century, the Roman Emperor Septimus Severus was having issues with Mesopotamia and everything, and so he would shower scorpions on people and just kind of let them just attack them, eat them, sting them, whatever the fuck scorpions do.
Disrupt. Yeah,
scorpion bombs. That does not sound like fun.
Ooh.
Yeah. Fleas don't really count.
I mean, I feel like we should talk some about horses, right?
I was trying to stick with the weird ones, but yeah. Horses are used, I mean, from like day fucking one. Yeah. Horses have kind of always just existed with humans.
Yep.
And, yeah, I mean, cavalry is a huge deal. Back in...
Unless you're William Wallace.
Unless you're William fucking
Cavalry
Wallace.
doesn't matter then.
Well, when you got an 8-foot fucking sword.
Tallest man.
But yeah, that was like top of the line shit back then, was having cavalry.
Yeah, it really wasn't until you got like cars and stuff that they got obsolete. Because they used to help carry stuff around.
Yeah, because even in like World War One, they still had cavalry units and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta. I was just trying to. God damn it! I was trying to stick with the weird animals, but yeah, we can give a shout out to the horses.
The mules, frankly, they're the most important war animal, right? Yeah.
Honestly, I do think horses were probably the most used.
I think the funny one is the camels, right?
You don't really think about it, but goddamn, camels come through.
I mean, they can take water and hold it for a long period. It made it very helpful in moving equipment using camels, because they would just keep walking.
Yeah,
and their humps would just get lower and lower.
Right?
That's what happens.
That's when you know you're running on E. Well, yeah, no. So for like hotter and arid environments,
is that how they check? They like pat the hump on the.
Yeah, they pat the hump. Be like, this one's about half full.
This one needs water. Oh, my wife didn't put any water in this one before she left. God damn it! I gotta fill it up. She always does this to me. You know.
So yeah, camels are actually used because they're really good in hot, arid environments like the desert, which a lot of the Middle East is. So they were used there. And it says here that the smell of camels. I don't know. I've never really sniffed a camel.
Neither have I. No, they don't have a lot of camels in the Midwest.
They're at the zoo at Brookfield.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go there next. Can I sniff the camel?
Actually, you know what? I think there is one at this is weird, but at our Christmas tree farm we go to.
What Christmas tree farm you go
Williams.
to? There's a camel there?
I think there's a camel there.
Oh, that'd be weird.
I swear, I think there's a camel.
We should go sniff it.
Okay.
We'll try making some phone calls and get a camel sniff in here.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do that. But yeah, so I don't know.
Did you hear that?
Oh, that was you? Oh, that's what you get for eating tacos. But it says Persian and Arabic warriors actually armored their camels, so it's kind of the way a camel looks, just so droopy.
Just the way it runs too.
Fucking great.
like if I saw that running at me, I'd be like, this is fucking stupid.
I don't know if I'd want to laugh or or be afraid.
I would want to laugh.
All right, so keeping with the same vibe as the horses and the camels, the mules, donkeys. So they're actually just used to carry shit.
Yeah, don't say.
You don't ride a mule in combat. God damn it, we gotta go. Yeah, that'd be the slowest charge ever.
Maybe Napoleon did.
So, funny thing about Napoleon is, I read it wasn't even really that short. Because they always make it seem like he was so small.
Sure.
He was like 5'7".
Yeah, no, Joaquin Phoenix looks just as tall as everyone else in the movie.
Oh yeah, didn't when that movie that came out last year, didn't it?
I think it's coming out.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out. Yeah, I want to see that. Future episode Napoleon.
Yeah, I mean Joaquin Phoenix is pretty much good and everything.
I do enjoy him. But also I just think Napoleon's life is something kind of crazy.
I don't really know much about Napoleon.
He became one of the like best leaders. Pissed off a lot of people. Got exiled to an island, and I don't understand their whole concept of trying to keep him on an island. Because then he came back and rose to power again.
Yeah, they kind of someone dropped the ball there. Like, make sure he doesn't leave this island.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
hanging out on an island, probably just sipping coconut drinks, and then fuck, the little guy got away.
I think one of the most badass things I heard about him was when they crowned him. He took the crown from the Pope or something, right?
I don't know.
And crowned himself. Was the
That
big
sounds
moment.
like something he'd do.
Yeah. I
Very
think he
arrogant.
was like, I'll fucking crown myself. Thank you very much. I don't think anyone had done that before.
Yeah, they were probably too afraid to do it.
Anyways.
Back to
Sorry.
animals.
Sorry.
Keeping with the large farm animal vibe, we're gonna talk about some oxen, plural, moosin, no, oxen. So, yeah, they caw everywhere. They are actually used through like the Revolutionary War and everything. They were used to haul shit. People didn't really want to carry heavy stuff, so like, let's make these furry animals do it. And they actually tasted good too. It was a good time.
Can we talk about the bear now?
No, we're not talking about the bear yet.
God damn it.
We'll talk about a couple more little weird animals. So in 2000,
Yeah, once upon a time there was a snake on the field of battle.
there's a snake in my boot.
Didn't do anything, but it was
He was
there.
probably there. So actually, talking about just something weird, just kind of being there. In 2007, Iranian intelligence operatives captured 14 squirrels. Yeah.
We got him.
We got them, guys. We got them.
Pack it up. Take it home. We got the squirrels.
So allegedly, these squirrels are still innocent. They were carrying spy equipment for foreign agencies.
Just imagine them in little squirrel chairs being tortured. Who do you work for?
Fucking squirrels. They eat my shit in my yard.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Fuck those squirrels.
Fuck them squirrels. They deserved it.
The only squirrel I like is Hammy from Over the Hedge.
I know exactly who Hammy is.
For some reason, I thought you would.
I made a
Yeah.
reference to Hammy today at work.
Did you?
Yeah, we have this crackhead guy. And he's like, oh, my nickname's Twitch. And I'm like, no, you're fucking Hammy, dude. He's always kind of moving.
He's gonna hear this now.
He don't. He might listen. Nah, he
Someone at work will listen and be
He
like,
can't
"Hey,
f-
Nate was talking shit.
can't figure out.
Nate was talking
podcasts.
shit about you."
He'd
on his
probably be like,
podcast.
okay.
He called you a bitch.
I didn't call him bitch. You called him.
You
a
called
bitch.
him a bitch twice.
I did not.
I'm just trying to get you in trouble.
He ain't gonna get me in trouble. He can't figure it out. So Fly. I'm gonna make you happy. No. We're gonna talk about your favorite thing. A bear.
You know what?
Just a little bear.
What's funny about this is it's Wajtek the bear, right? And it says pronunciation. Like look
Is
at
that really how it
look at
is?
the pronunciation on it. In parentheses there.
Oh yeah, I have no fucking idea. About
It's V backwards CJTEK.
What was best is when you showed me that, I just saw bear in parentheses. I'm like, do you not know how to fucking say bear?
No. Look at right here. Look at right there.
Yeah. I don't know. There's like a 3 in there. It's fucking stupid.
All right.
But
There
this
was a
little
bear.
fella,
Go ahead.
he was born in 1942. Towards the end of the World War II, he actually became a corporal in the Polish army. He was that good.
He lived a better life than most men.
So he was born in 1942. He was actually found near a Siberian labor camp during the Nazi invasion, and this the 22nd Polish Supply Brigade found it, and as Fly was talking about people using animals as mascots, they were like, it's gonna be the mascot.
So yeah, I mean, really, the cub itself, this military family fell in love with him, right? And they were like, "Oh, this is our little cub pet."
I paid money to hold a grizzly cub. I did not want to give him up. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
he was kind of like,
how big was he?
Like a little puppy, like Ellie size now. Just kind of like nuzzled his face right here. I'm like, I don't want to move him. And the guy's like, turn him around for the picture, and I'm like, I don't want to touch him.
This is my puppy.
Yeah, I'm keeping him. He's fucking cute.
Where was the mom? I would be scared shitless.
8 feet away in a cage.
Okay, in a cage.
She was asleep.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'd be scared shitless of a mama bear.
Hey, the guy really didn't seem trustworthy either. But he said it would be fine.
He's like, I locked it. Wait, click. Now I locked it.
She was asleep.
It's
I
all
trained
good.
her. Oh, that's a good bourbon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I could just only imagine finding a little fucking bear cub and being like, yes, this is my fucking guy right now.
You drink like a bitch.
I do drink like a bitch.
There's not enough sugar in there.
Can we get some Sprite, please?
You have way too much fucking fun with that. No, I chug. I don't sip.
Splenda. Well, that's what Michael Scott says.
I just watched that episode the other day.
Can I get some Splenda? For scotch. Aged scotch. What an asshole.
For anyone that was a U.S. Office reference.
So here's the cool thing about... the problem is I need to learn how to say his name.
Wojtek.
Wojtek. Let's say Wojtek.
Wojtek.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, the people of Poland. But he was raised in a military family. And he initially had problems swallowing. He was fed condensed milk from an old vodka bottle because,
But also, condensed
Eastern
milk
Europe.
is so fucking thick. No shit he has problems swallowing.
Yeah.
He's used to fucking straight off the tit, and he's getting this fucking thick shit.
Yeah, and then he was given fruit, honey, and syrup. And when he did good things, he was rewarded with beer.
It sounds very Polish.
Which became his favorite drink. See, it's like if you read about Wojtek, right? It's almost like, is this like real? Because why isn't there a movie about it?
They need to make a fucking movie about that.
Or was there just like a really hairy guy? So like he's
still a hairy midget.
So he was in the military, right? They were he was like the mascot when he was growing up and stuff. But like eventually when he got older, he started copying the other soldiers. Is like understand this sounds crazy. But Wojtek used to copy the other soldiers drinking beer, smoking.
Yeah.
Like
smoking
the
cigarettes.
bear used to smoke. And it would even march alongside them on his hind legs. Like a person.
Well, that's that. I feel like they're capable of walking like that. And just being like, you're a little cub and you grow up around people walking like that, you're gonna see that shit and be like, all right.
Yeah. It's just, how did he not like eat someone at some point? Or like did they
He
just
had
be
to have,
like, well,
nibbled
this
and
is
been
the
like...
best thing for Poland. So
But yeah,
sometimes bear eat people.
Yeah, said he actually went to Egypt.
Yeah.
With the group, and then actually went through Italy. That's pretty sweet.
So they did say that he had his own caregiver. It wasn't like he was just like one of the guys,
There's Corporal Wojtek over there.
He did have someone like making sure he was okay
and not trying to eat people.
and not eating. I mean, the wrong kind of people.
I wonder if he did eat any Nazis.
Yeah, I don't know actually.
But yeah, what the fuck, Hollywood? Make that movie. We
Dude.
want to see a Wojtek the Bear fucking movie.
Like it's just crazy to like the story itself, right? Because they're talking about during the Battle of Monte Cassino, right? He was helping his unit carry ammunition around, and like, like, can you imagine like you're like watching people carry crates of ammo in, and just like a bear walking on its hind legs? He's like,
Do you think he
got some ammo?
Do you think he was like?
He's like,
hurrying?
yeah, you think this is more? Do you think this is enough, or do you need more? Like
He did like a little scoot, like.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy, you know? Like, and then how do you go home and explain that to your wife? Like, dude,
So
in the
how
war,
was the war?
there was a freaking bear
We had
that
a
we
bear.
like fought with. And he was my man. You know, he was my buddy.
He did a lot, damn it.
Yeah.
He eventually rose. He started as a private, and then rose to the ranks of a corporal. So he was a Syrian brown bear, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. They said he carried boxes that typically required 4 men because he's a fucking bear. Right.
I think it said he got to like 440 pounds.
Yeah. And he would stack it onto a truck or other ammunition boxes, which.
Really?
Yeah, that's what this.
Sure, it just wasn't
the
a dude
story,
in,
man.
in a bear costume.
Dude, that's what I mean. Like, is it just a hairy guy?
looking like isn't it a Chinese zoo where like the polar bear is waving and people are like, that's a person in a costume. You ever seen that video?
No.
It's like the most sickly looking bear, and it's just like waving to people in a zoo, and they're like, yeah, that's a person. So maybe.
No,
I mean,
after he did all that work with carrying boxes, he became promoted to the rank of corporal. Apparently,
yeah. Imagine calling a bear sir.
dude. I don't.
I want to. Does it say on there how long he lived?
I think 21.
21. Yeah.
Yep.
So it said after the war he actually went to the Edinburgh Zoo. So in Scotland.
Yeah, he finally got retired. Yeah.
I wonder-
It's like his retirement. He got to chill, relax,
hang out in the zoo, get fed.
enjoy the spoils of his labor. You know, like
He had a war bride.
So other soldiers used to go and visit him, and they'd throw him cigarettes for him to eat. Like
how
I
nice.
guess they couldn't light him. They would just throw him cigarettes, and he would eat the cigarettes. Like, fuck yeah, man!
Thanks, needed this.
I miss my cigarettes.
Thanks, Private Jimmy. I needed that.
Yeah, he was apparently on TV a lot. Went on the BBC.
Really? Went on the BBC. How long has BBC been around? That's too damn long.
I don't know.
Well, if he was born in 42 and lived to be 21, I mean, that'd be 63.
Yeah, he died at 1,100 pounds.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He probably kicked some ass in the war, and like
He really died at 1,100 pounds?
got some
It's like damn near American bear.
got some old man chub.
Obese.
probably. Yeah.
It said when he was just cruising, like, in wartime, he was 440 pounds.
Dude, he was like not that old then.
I guess. He was still a youngin'. Poor guy.
Yeah, he was almost 6 feet tall, 1,100 pounds,
Jeez.
500 kilograms.
So 6 feet tall would be roughly 2 meters.
I wonder what he was like to be around.
Probably told some good jokes.
Like,
They probably fucking killed.
did he get his own tent? I hope. Like, I'm not fucking sleeping myself.
he's just in the bunk with everybody.
Dude, I don't know, man. Eastern European is a different culture.
It is.
They love their bears.
They do. I mean, look at it. That Russian dude, this bear.
Talking about Grizzly Man?
Is that his name?
No.
Oh,
You know what Grizzly Man was, right?
no.
Oh. He was this like nature focused guy.
You have a beard?
Conservation focused guy.
You have a beard?
I don't know if he had a beard. But he went to live with bears, like not normal bears, like northern, like up in Canada, grizzly bears. So you know how gigantic.
I might know what you're talking about.
So, yeah, so the gigantic grizzly bears of Canada. Like I'm not like when you talk about like black bears and grizzly bears, polar bears. Like polar bears are huge. Black bears are like small for
Yeah.
a bear.
That's what we get in Wisconsin.
Grizzly bears are like fucking huge, like scary looking beasts. Actually, it's part of the reason why there wasn't a huge amount of population moving from Russia to Alaska.
Was it because of the bears?
It wasn't the bears technically. It was like an earlier breed of bears that was even bigger
I like the
and scarier.
Oh, what the hell were they called?
Look up old Alaskan bears breed.
I can't remember what the hell they're called.
Jamie looked that up.
Fuck you.
And so, he went to go, like, he thought he could live with the bears, and they loved him just like one of their own, and he was happy with them, and they loved him, So he would do documentary stuff with him and the bears sitting there together, and like, oh, this is Otis, blah 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 blah, and he was kind of crazy guy, a little bit, and then he got eaten one day by the bears.
Oh.
And like, he left his camera rolling, and the lens was on it, the lens cover, so there's audio of him getting eaten, but he thought he could live with bears for like long periods of time and never get eaten, and then he did, which is sad. But fuck around, find out.
It happens. I haven't seen a like old Alaskan bear. There's a South American bear
Let me.
that said it grew like 35. Oh, the Arctodus, largest bear ever. It was 1,600 pounds to 1,900 pounds, 8 to 10 feet tall. Even on all four, it stood about 6 foot tall. That's a big ass fucking bear. Yeah, in South America, supposedly there was bears that weighed up to 3,500 pounds. It's a giant fucking bear. Done looking up shit?
The short-faced bear. That's what it was. Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm working on it.
Was he cute? Was it cuddly?
Dude, this thing kept people from moving from Russia to America. Dude, no, fucking look at this thing. Oh. Look at that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's basically a dinosaur and a bear mixed.
Yeah, so like if I saw that, I wouldn't want to move to where that was either.
Yeah, it's not a normal bear. It's like a...
It's not a normal bear.
It's like a bear that had a Pokemon evolution.
Yeah, that thing is like
You
fucking
know?
18 feet tall. Jesus Christ. How big
Yeah,
was
man.
that bear?
How big was it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright. Oh. See? Here's me with
11
the
feet tall. It'd be 11 feet tall. Oh, that's adorable.
Isn't it? It's fucking cute. I'll post it on Instagram later. Me and the bear.
Just don't strap a bomb to him and have him run under a tank.
That's a bear, not a dog. Yeah, you gonna Alright, so we'll finish this episode on that note of Jake being very mean to puppies. Quit flexing over there. What the fuck you doing?
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's a lot of hair. Alright, so
People be so confused.
there's a bear in here.
Well, no, I gotta do the bear sound.
Yes. So, please, if you enjoyed the episode, go rate and like us on all the platforms. It should be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, Amazon Music. I know there's a couple other ones, weird ones that I've never heard people use, like Pocket Cast.
Yeah, we got lots of cool stuff coming up too. We've been talking about what topics to discuss. So
Yeah, we do have a lot of fun episodes coming up.
Yep. So stick around.
Stick around. Follow us on Instagram. Just look up Historical Blunders Podcast and look for our logo. And all right, so I'm Nate,
I'm Jake.
and thanks for listening.
Thanks, everyone.